Okay, hello. We're doing task number 3. So the whole idea of this one is that you load up a CSV file and look for a match for textbook versus, textbook and purchaser name. And then if you find that match, you can give them a star rating and save it. So let's do that. Now, I've started with a very simplified form to help me find this. So it's just a 2 text boxes, 2 labels here, a search button with a label attached, or just not really attached, just sort of hanging out nearby. I have made it so that this label is invisible, so invisible false. Star rating with a combo box, which will have the numbers 1 to 5 in the collection. So if you scroll to collection, you'll find the numbers 1 to 5 in there, and then update. So yeah, that's basically the whole idea. We look for the book, and then when we find it, we go, yep, let's update the star rating. I think I'll have to change the way that it works ever so slightly, but we'll see how we go. Okay. So let's do this. Let's double click the search button. I'm not going to go with their pseudocodes. I think is not great. So, but we're going to use the same code that we used at the start of the last practice SAC just to set up the reader. I'm not going to bore you to death with how I did that again. So I'm just going to copy paste from my one of my examples. If it will work, that is. Okay. Let's import system.io. And I also need an end using. Okay. I'm also going to quickly flick over the this part is wrong. From my home computer anyway. It's fine on my work computer. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so when they click the button, we're going to read in the CSV. I'm also going to... Where am I? So that doesn't belong there. So all this is in the last one, if you want to go back and rewatch that. I called it my reader this time just to be annoying. That's okay. Okay, so that's the basic sort of setup that we need. We might also pinch the while loop. Nice and easy. Best part about having done the code before is that we can copy paste the code. Alright, and it's my reader and my reader. Okay, so we do that. So that, remember, this one skips the headings, and we read through the data and we read through all the fields one row at a time. And here we are going to have a count of some sort. We'll say if data. I'm going to check what rows these are coming up in. Textbook. What am I matching for? Textbook and purchaser. Purchaser. Okay. So it's data 0 and data 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Data 0 and data 4. Diff data 0 equals. I would give my text box a proper name. Poor me. Okay, let's jump back in. Okay, so data 0 matches txt title.text and data 4, I think it was, I'll double check that, equals txt purchaser.text. Then, okay, so if we find the title and the purchaser are a match, then we'll make, what's our label called? Text is found. I'll call it LBL found. Visible equals true. And LBL found text equals found. We want that. And then we'll say else so we read through the data and we find there's a match, we say that it's found. Else what can we do? I just want to remember how many times to iterate the loop through. It would make it easier. It doesn't matter. Okay. Loop through. I've got that. So if it's found, that's the good news. And then what do I want to do? Okay, if it's found, nothing really needs to happen, does it? Okay, so I might make this say not found. And then we'll change the found if they find it. Okay, so that's good. Good. And then once they've found it, we then want them to pick a star rating and press update. And if they do that, then what do I do? Maybe I need to save these as variables. Actually, I'm making this much harder than it needs to be, aren't I? I could just have them Why don't I just have them put in the title of the purchaser and the new rating and just update it? Wouldn't that make more sense? Probably. Maybe we'll just do that rather than stuff around with this. Oh, actually, now I've started it now. Might as well keep going. Okay, so we're doing an update. Okay, so set up these two variables. If they match, we'll set these values up. Okay. And then I'm going to basically repeat this whole thing, which is why I was considering doing it another way, but it's okay. But if there's a match, then we do data 6, I think it is. So for context, what I'm doing is I'm looking at this here, see which one the rating is. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6. Okay, so that's so data 6 is equal to what did I call it? CMB star, something like that. Yeah. CMB star dot selected item. So it should work. So yeah, I'm overriding the data, and now we need some sort of string to store it in, and then we just save the string over the top of the other file. So let's do that. We need a string. Let's just do this at the top here. We'll say dim new CSV as string. All right. I'll just have new string. Oh, is it new CSV? Oh yeah, it's getting dark and I can't see my keyboard properly. Plus equals. New CSV plus equals. So every time I'm just going to read through. And all I'm doing is I just want to try and replace the problem, or replace the new star rating rather. I shouldn't say it's a problem. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this a few times and then just change the value in data. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I need environment new line. Okay, so I think that'll work for each one. I will have to move this though, because we want it to take place after we've changed data 6. Okay. Get rid of this. So it's very similar to the previous one. the other button, I should say. I could have definitely combined them and saved myself some hassle. Okay, now I need to save blinding. Alright. And then that's the line of code to save the new CSV over the top of the old one. It can't be in here though. I think it needs to go there. So I think that will work. Append false, yeah. So append means add on to the end. So yeah, hopefully this works. Let's just give it a go, shall we? Alright, so it ran without crashing, so that's a good sign. I need a title. I'm just going to pick one towards the bottom. So I understand you might not be able to see it right now, so give me a second. I'm just copying some values from my spreadsheet across. Okay. Let's probably need a new window capture for this. Not Excel. Probably that one. Okay. So I've just copied some data across. Now fingers crossed when I hit search, we'll find the person. And then hopefully when I update it, we'll see that in the spreadsheet that I have, we're looking at this line here. We'll have so line 73 will have a saved value there. Fingers crossed. See that line 73? We want that to, instead of saying none, to have a score of 3 instead. So press update and hopefully that doesn't crash. And that's exactly what it did. It was being used by another process because I have it open. Probably. Well, that was disappointing. Let's give that another go, shall we? I'll open a different version. So I'll still go to line 73. But still understanding Silicon Life. It's still Dion. Found, great. Star rating 5, update. I didn't program it to say anything, so hopefully that worked. Let's check our new. Let me close that one. Oh. God, I shouldn't be closing things while I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to record, I should say. I'll just let that have a meltdown somewhere else. Oh God, it's not gonna, it's not gonna get out of the way. Okay, so for context, my Excel is crashing right now, which I think is what happens when you're recording it and then you try and close it. Okay. Let's open up shop data. And if we have done it right, there we go, shop data, yeah, we're up. If we go to line 73, you can see that our score has been updated. It's good. I thought I did 5. Did I do 3 or 5? Anyway, the point is that it's updated. Hopefully I did 3. I can't remember. Maybe I'll give it one more test just to be safe. Let's do first contact guide. And purchaser NA, great. Now we'll do this one. Okay. Alright, we'll try and see if that works now. So there's currently no score, row 12. I'll try and remember that. So then we can put in a star score and update, which we've done. And then hopefully in our shop data, that row should have, where is it, first contact? Okay, that has worked. Okay, that's good. So where was it, first contact? There it is, score 4. Beautiful. Okay, that's SAC number 3. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Look after yourselves. Bye.